What's up, everyone? It's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and we're sitting in the horrible, fucking awful pre-Christmas rush. Now, the pre-Christmas rush is this big, massive drought of games that we're stuck in. Basically, it's an extension, if you will, of the summer drought. Simply because no one wants to release games in the summer. There's very, very few games that will actually release in the summer, at least big titles anyway. Most of them will kind of want to hold off till Christmas or September onwards. Unfortunately, this September has been pretty much shit. Now, that drags on from the last couple of months, which have been pretty much shit as well. So you might get one game here or there. For example, the last big game release that I can think of, a high profile game at least anyway, was Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and that was in August. That was the end of August. And before that, you're talking Doom and, well, what was the other one? Doom and Overwatch, which was mid to late May. So there's a pretty significant gap. Sure, there was one or two medium titles in there, as well as probably a raft or a slew of shite as well in there. So we don't really count that. Sure, I know some people will go crazy and be like, oh, that one really obscure game came out in the middle of June that I fucking loved. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. The majority of people are probably stale and just pissed off and bored shitless at the moment. Me, in particular, I am absolutely fucking bored shitless. So, I mean, sure, some people are still playing games. Some people are still addicted to World of Warcraft for the past 600 years. Some people I know are still playing Final Fantasy XI since its creation before Ben-Hur. And you get the idea anyway. And of course, there's those really, really absolute sadistic bottom feeder motherfuckers who are still playing Destiny for some reason. So, I don't know. People are fucked in the head. Now, that brings me to my next question. Well, actually, it doesn't just yet. Because in the rest of the upcoming months, like here we are, end of September. Upcoming months, August through December. You know, the actual Christmas... October through December. There we go. That's the actual Christmas rush to me. And the actual Christmas rush this year has some pretty big titles. It has some pretty shit that no one cares about as well. Looking at you, Watch Dogs 2. No one gives a fuck about you this year. And of course, there's no Assassin's Creed, which is always fun. And, you know, there's... Like, let's see, what are we talking about in the next couple of months for this year's Christmas rush? You've got Gears of War 4 in October. Can't wait. Dying to play it so badly. We've got the NES Mini in November. We've got Pokemon Sun and Moon, new entries in the actual mainline Pokemon series. Can't fucking wait. Going to be all over both of them, as well as the limited edition 3DS, because I have no self-control and I fucking hate myself. But what else are we talking about? There's Call of Duty Infinite Warfare that comes bundled with the game that everyone actually wants, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Remastered. Battlefield 1... just some to name, but a few, of course. You have The Last Guardian, which will be delayed 600 more times and possibly may actually come out this December. Final Fantasy 15, same deal as well. Game has been delayed 649.6 times. And there's still 2 more months, or still another month for it to possibly be delayed. So... 2 months actually for it to be possibly delayed again. So that could come out in November. That could come out in never. That could come out around the same time as Half-Life 3. Who knows? Dead Rising 4. Can't wait. Hopefully it's going to bring the series closer to Dead Rising 1 and 2 than it was 3. I enjoyed 3 to an extent, but Dead Rising 1 and 2 are vastly superior. As influenced by, you know, the fact that I've been playing the fucking shit out of Dead Rising on PC when it finally released like 9 years after the Xbox 360. Fucking love it. Absolutely love it. And that brings me to my actual question. So in the late summer / pre-Christmas rush drought, what have you been playing? Because I know we're all bored shitless and we're struggling to have everything. The lackluster PS4 Pro is probably coming, well, it is coming soon, but it's probably going to let down so many people, especially with some of the details that have just been coming out with the actual hands-on the console. But what have you been playing anyway? Are you one of those wastes of life that's still playing Destiny with Rise of Iron and finally think, yay, the game is almost what an actual release game should be. 2 years and €200 later. No, get the fuck away from me. Or, you know, are you going and playing something crazy? So you going back to revisit a classic? Are you going to pick up something where you left off? Are you going to get a recommendation? Whatever. You let me know all that anyway. Because the main reason I say that is because I'm playing a lot of Halo 5 Guardians lately. It's actually it's all firefight. I've played one match that wasn't firefight in the last, Jesus, I can't even remember, like the last, let's say, couple of weeks. Because the last time I played something that wasn't firefight in Halo 5 was, it was like 2 weeks after the game launched, so you get the idea. But yeah, I've been playing a shitload of that, and I've been playing a lot of Grandia as well. I've been playing through Grandia. I'm like 30 hours deep in Grandia. I'm still on disc 1, and yeah, they're my main ones. Dead Rising, I put a serious amount of time into, like in like the first week it came out on PC, and Jesus, that kind of burned me out on it. I mean, I finished the game like 4 or 5 times. I've done the 7-day survivor. I've got the best ending. I still have to go back. I've got the zombie genocider achievement. I still have to go back and get... Well, I'm going to go and get all the achievements, but the main important ones that are difficult to an extent that I want to go back and get are, say, Saint and Transmissionary. They're 2 of the hardest ones to get. So I do want to go and get them, and of course I'm gonna sprinkle it in and pepper it a little bit with you know, maybe a level of Resident Evil 5 here or there. Resident Evil 5 is my kind of go-to game. You know, it's like, oh, I'm really bored. What the fuck do I want to do? I need to play something for 15 minutes with no commitment. I turn on Resident Evil 5 and do a chapter. That's usually how that goes. And maybe I'll play a little bit of Borderlands, but it's really hard to play Borderlands 2 without my good computer. It still maxes out on this one, but the performance was just so much better. It maxed out on the other one. So yeah, you get the idea. What are you playing this Christmas rush? Are you bored as balls for the same reasons that I'm bored to shit? Or are you like balls deep in whatever game? Because I know I'm struggling. I can't wait for Gears of War 4. I'm going to be all over that shit like fucking white on rice, and it's going to be amazing, hopefully. I can't wait. Myself and 2 of my friends, we're going to be playing the shit out of it. Probably co-op. Mainly Horde is what our jam is going to be, because we're just Horde guys, and it is what it is. So let me know anyway in the comment section below what you are doing to fight off the pre-Christmas rush drought, because I know I'm fucking losing my mind, and I'm sure many of you probably are as well. So let me know all that in the comment section below anyway. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You can follow me on Twitter. Details in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the rest of the videos in my channel.